How's it going, guys? It's your boy Salty Uchi here, right here at Kaneki, 2/3 of the Golden Triangle Anime Late Night Podcast. Yeah, still a little bit under the weather. Here doing Dragon Ball Super episode 108. Oh, episode 108. Yes, son. The great betrayal. Can't trust another ninja because the ninjas always got the swords. How'd you feel about the episode, man?
Oh yeah, FRIEZA, right.
So what happens when you're Hokage and all you do is order headbands?
Yeah.
Can't do much anything else.
Take care of someone else's daughters. Yeah, that's right. Anyway, right, Gohan was fighting the Yadrat.
Yeah.
I can see why. I'm surprised Goku didn't. Well, actually, maybe not. But like, I guess Goku didn't telling anyone like how maybe to like counter the fucking Yadrat instant transmission. But Frieza figured that shit out.
Yeah.
Because all you gotta do is predict where he'll probably go next.
Exactly.
So I guess so bad. I mean, I don't know. I feel like Gohan's too lack fighting experience. And maybe that's something that he'll probably like get used to as the tournament goes on.
Only got 30 hours left, so you gotta make that shit quick. 30 minutes, sorry. 30 minutes, my bad.
Yeah, that's it. But I mean, we'll see how it goes. Frieza, I don't know, bro. I don't know about Frieza hoping Gohan at that point. I feel like he's gonna have
ulterior motives. Yeah, the double cross.
Yeah, he's planning something. We just don't know what it is.
I mean, realistically, it kind of sucks because our theory didn't pan out. But yeah, man, he needs. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Right now, I guess it's the enemy that you know. You know what I'm saying?
But we were right. Well, I don't know if you've seen this or not, but like we were right in predicting that Frost might have end up getting dropped out.
Yeah, we did call that.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you mean?
All right. So first things first, let's talk about the miniature robot that Gohan was fighting before he got into the Yardrak fight and before Frieza. I don't know what the deal was with that little robot situation. Yeah, right. But the fact that he was giving Gohan so many problems was almost hilarious in a lot of ways. You can tell Gohan's heart just isn't in this. It's really not. And the fact that even though he was able to weather that storm, the moment that he got hidden behind that boulder, his first thought was to regroup. Which makes sense. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like you're at a disadvantage, regrouping is a smart tactic. At the same time, though...
Which is what you should do in Overwatch.
I mean, I would if it wasn't for all the toxicity there, though, sir. It's just toxic waves. Speaking of which, yeah. But yeah, like I said, your ping shouldn't... Damn, dude, I don't know. Your ping shouldn't be that high. But anyway,
It's fine. I can sue.
I mean, are you doing research while you're playing?
No.
Oh.
That's up music. Right?
Oh, well, touche. Well, so anyway, I just felt with that particular situation, he shouldn't have had that much trouble. When the Yardrak caught him off guard, he defended well, so defensively he's good. I like how the Yardrak, especially through their confrontation, was he respected his abilities and his potential specifically, and he said that the next time they meet, he'll show him some of his techniques. Yet again, being a more responsible father than Goku. That I would rather learn it from the Yardrak anyway. Because Goku barely used that shit himself. Gohan would probably be...
I want to go what it take to learn the instant transmission, do they got a touch tip, fingertips?
Wow.
Wow.
But, yet again, I would rather have the Yardrak train me over Goku anyway. With that being said. But, so the fact that the Yardrak complimented him on his potential, keyword was potential, I think holds value. Sorry about that, technical difficulties. So, I would expect... So, like I said, his potential, Gohan's potential is the key in all this. So anyway, as it pertains to that fight, I mean, obviously his head's in another place, which as the Shinkai as well as the others had speculated, Then Frieza pops in. I actually like the fact that Frieza was stalling for time more than helping Gohan. He wasn't actually helping Gohan. He was really he was really like a barrier between him and the Yardrat. And I thought it was grimy as shit how he was like, really? This is all you got? I really thought you Saiyans would be like Saiyan warrior race. Ha! It's like I thought I would see potential. Like it was, I mean, or progress. I guess it was something along those lines. I was like, God damn, Gohan, how you gonna let him talk to you like that? Then Gohan went back in there for round 2. Yet again, he didn't do what he needed to do. So Frieza stepped in again, and then Frieza basically cleaned the Yardrat up. Like, God, dog, he cleaned that boy up. And here's the thing: for all of you guys who are Dragon Ball Z fans, you saw some of the references, the throwbacks that were in that episode. For example, what he did to my man Vegeta on as this man over here had pointed out, what he did to my man Vegeta on Planet Namek when he picked the Yardrat up by his tail and started warming up some ribs. Like,
Take that tail.
And then dropped him on the ground and then put his foot on his head like, which is what he did to Goku on Namek.
Take that tail.
Wow. And then, I like how he blasted the Yardrat and immediately Universe 2 was like, disqualify him, he killed him.
I didn't die yet.
He dead.
He didn't die yet.
And he's like, no, he's not dead. I missed all of his vitals. But whatever happens to him after he leaves the arena is none of my concern. Then tosses him off, and then he when he like reappears, dude is dying. He is fucking dying. And everybody is shook the fuck up. And then what's the name of their god of destruction? Universe 2? Starts with H.
Universe 2? Heelys.
Okay, Heelys. So Heelys with her fine ass looks at him and is like, how can such a like terrible person, you know what I'm saying, exist in Universe 7? And my man looks up at her like, would you say sweet pea? Would you say honey buns?
Ready for the tail?
What's ready for that cake? And then she got shook a little bit. Like she shivered.
I think she was shook.
She was shook.
She was glaring.
She was shook. She was shook.
She was glaring.
Frieza was like, yeah, girl. You can take the tail all the way to the roof. I'm sorry, my bad. Anyway. So yeah, he went and stared her down. Then Frost comes in with his senpai. It's like, hey. Now I do like how Frost had the finger beam ready, but like, yeah, why don't you go ahead and fight him just in case you try to betray me.
Wait, that shit do anything to Frieza?
Probably not. Probably not. But still, it was amusing. It was cute that he decided to be like, yeah, don't betray me.
And Chamba was having a hard on.
Yeah, he was.
He was like,
yes, Frieza! Yes, Frieza! And come to find out, that was all a ploy. As Gohan points out later, from the first punch, he knew that Frieza wasn't, he wasn't really into it. It was, he didn't have everything behind it, so he went along with it. But then again, when did the Golden Frieza drop the axe kick on the back of your head?
Yeah, which Frieza mentioned to Frost, like, hey, yeah, if you train hard enough, you might attain. You're going moving forward too fast, my dude. Embrace the goldness for a minute. First off, Gold Transformation was dope as usual. Like I said, he forced Gohan to go into Mystic, even though they both weren't trying. We'll wait till speculations to talk about, what trumps what. Does Mystic beat Golden Frieza, or is it the other way around? We'll talk about that in discussions. But anyway, they continue to fight on. Gohan gets the axe kick to the back of the head, golden heel. And then obviously Frost is enamored by this new form, and he's like, yeah, you're not gonna be able to get this, as Kaneki here said, but maybe you can achieve another form, which he goes into 100, right? Like full power, which Frost says, I can achieve that, and he does so. And I remember Frieza distinctly saying that you should always fight at your full potential in the beginning, because his form drains a lot of, it takes a lot of stamina. Exactly. And he's like, and one more thing, and I'm sure you already know this. And Frost was like, yeah, senpai, trust no one. My man was gone. I was like, the fuck just happened?
Exactly. And Chopper's like,
Yo, Frost tried to shoot the beam back in there. Nope.
Oh yeah. Like, well,
get that motherfucker out of here.
Well, before he did that, Frost was like, what, senpai? You were supposed to love me. And Frieza's like, bitch, I don't love these hoes. You're an amateur. I don't fuck with amateurs, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Get on my level first.
Yeah.
And he's like, and then Frost was like, amateur,
Salty.
amateur, amateur. And next thing you know, he was gone.
Zeno's like, what you doing?
It's like, bitch, what you doing? Nah.
Like Zeno's like, ninjas.
Exactly, ninjas, calm down.
What are you doing?
Calm down.
Get out of here.
Get out of here. You're done.
Step into that white room.
Exactly. and then the other Zeno was looking at Universe 6 and was like, yeah, and I'll try to do that shit again. You guys get zapped up out there too. You go to the white room also.
Champa's like, oh shit.
Oh shit! On his hands, his knees like a good hoe. Lick lick.
Oh, you know, Biz was laughing inside.
Yeah, Beerus was laughing. Beerus was sitting there with his hand crossed like that's what happened when bitch ass ninjas try to do shit. That shit was funny. And that's it. Frost gets eliminated. Frieza basically looks at Gohan and is like, Gohan, let's fight our best. And then just walks away with the pimp walk. Yeah. With the like suction cup type of sound he makes when he walks. And that was it. And you know everybody was scared. They were scared shitless because you don't know what Frieza's capable of. And one more thing before we get into speculations. They had pointed out that, how did they get Frieza on the team? What is they want to do with that wish? Maybe he wants to kill a god of destruction? And Beerus is like, ah! Which, yet again, we don't know what the connection is or what the relationship is between Beerus and Frieza and, that whole Planet Vegeta thing. So,
and who gets to make the wish?
Whoever's standing, son. But yeah, we don't know who makes that wish.
I guess maybe he assumed the god of destruction gets to make the wish.
I don't know. But anyway, speculation discussion is coming up next. I have a particular theory that I want to throw at you about Champa's bitch ass and how Vado's just Kirby ass. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get into speculation discussions. Anything else you want to say, sir?
No, I think that's it.
No? Alright, guys. Well, holla at y'all for speculation discussions. This was Dragon Ball Super episode 108 anime review. Yeah! Later, Pete. How soft do you think Vado's ass is? Do you think it's like...
It's in your picture.
Yeah, it's in research, sir. I'll put it